Hey everybody, I wanted to talk about what I'm going to be doing. So I moved to Las Vegas because the corporate job that I was working for needed an employee to live in Las Vegas, and that was me. And I obviously started my own company in January, so there's no requirement for me to live in Vegas anymore. And then I was also here because, I was married with David, and David wanted to live in Vegas, but he left. So there really is no reason for me to be in Vegas. It's not where my family's not here, like nothing's here. So I was thinking about where I wanted to go, and I definitely wanted, to be able to hang out with family in Arizona, and then my family in Michigan. And I already have kind of places I can stay there. But I also really want, a home too. And my sister had expressed, wanting to potentially get a place together in Arizona, and that was cool. And that felt like that would be a good, fun thing to do. But I was also still just kind of had this feeling I think there's something else. And and it's been something that has actually popped up before in my life. Actually, 4 years ago, I thought I was going to be doing this, but I ended up getting this amazing corporate job with ExamFX, which then led to my own personal business. And also the whole time I worked for them, I was traveling all around the country. So I just freaking love traveling, and I love freedom, and I love movement, which means van life is my life. So I percolated on the decision. I actually had a really great phone call with my coach this morning about, what it is that I want to do. It felt, like I said, it felt good and right to maybe get a place with my sister in Arizona. And then there's also so many businesses that I'm helping to start in Arizona and partnerships. So it made sense. But then I travel so much, and I really like the freedom to go. And so van life is it. And the other thing too was I have been struggling a little bit to take care of myself as well as I took care of David or us. So if you go back and you look on my Facebook, in which I'm not deleting him out of my life, whatever I posted about stays. It's what happened. It's my experience. I'm not deleting my experiences in my life with him because he's no longer with me. I love and cherish the whole relationship we had. But anyway, tangent. I was talking with my life coach, and we were talking about how I was able to take, I would cook and I would clean and I would take care of all the things in the house. And it was easier for me to cook these fun, delicious meals. So I was saying, if you go back on my Facebook, hi grandma, I see my grandma's watching. If you go back on my Facebook, you'll see, I posted pictures of all the food I would make, I'd make hamburgers and French fries and a salad. Whereas last night I made a hamburger patty with a piece of cheese. That's all I had for dinner last night. I'm not taking care of myself as well as I took care of David. And that was the other thing too about choosing van life, is that I really need to just do me and just take care of me. So I'm a very big caretaker in my family. I lived with another sister for a while, helping her with her kids. I'll go to my mom, take care of her. I'll go everywhere and take care of people. And, being married with David, I was, taking care of him. And it's just really come to me that I need to be taking care of myself. I need to just be spending that time and energy on me. I should be making myself adorable meals, just like I was making for David. So doing van life is really going to allow me to connect back with just taking care of me and doing me and not worrying about being a caretaker. Now, I will be able to visit all the family and do all the things. So it's not like I'm disappearing and voiding out of life. But my ultimate goal will be that I'm taking care of me and that I'm my number one priority. And Zoo, my puppy, he's sitting right now. He's so cute. Look at him. He just chills right next to his mama all day. He's just chilling right on the pillow. That's my baby boy. So I've set the intention. I don't have any plan, there's no plans right now at this point. It's more, well, there are a couple of plans, but my lease in Las Vegas is until September. So by then or before then, I'm going to work on intentionally manifesting a van in my life. We already have one that's a possibility, but I would like more of a kitchen, a whole setup. Whereas the one we have right now would require some work and some effort, and it wouldn't be a full blown setup. In fact, it's a minivan, so you can't even quite stand in it. So I'm going to be manifesting and working on bringing a bigger van into my life that will allow me and Zoo to be able to travel around the country with ease and flow. And I'm super excited about that because I love to go and travel all the different places. So my current, one of the things why I'm going live to talk about this is to like put that action and that momentum in motion. So once you have that idea, if you just leave it in your head and you don't do anything with it, nothing happens. You have to do things with it. And another thing that I was thinking about last night before deciding, van life this morning and getting very clear and intentional with that, with my coach call that I had today, was I'm heading up to Idaho soon to go to my cousin's wedding. And last time I did that, I was with David and we camped on our way up. And I was like, Melissa, why don't you go camping on your way up? And I'm like, well, because I'm all by myself. And then I was like, nope. What was your plans before you came to Vegas? And I was like, well, my plans were that I was going to come to Vegas because my apartment was out here and I was going to explore and go hiking and do things and go camping and just have fun. And they're like, and were you alone then? Yes, I was alone then. So, I can do it. So this is one of my first plans was I bought these amazing tents that they're like backpacking tents where there's like a 5-pound pack and it's like just enough room to like sleep and have coverage. And I had 2 of them. That's where David and I went camping in. He had the green one and I had the pink one, and you can sew them. You can zip them closed together, which is really fun. Obviously I only need one this time, but the mattress, there's like a blow up pad for it and it's not very good. So I was thinking like, well, I have a mattress topper for a twin bed, because that was the bed I had in Vegas before. Now I have a freaking king size bed. That's another step. We're going to start working on downsizing again, which is so funny because as I look through my Facebook memories, I was downsizing 4 years ago too. And I was thinking about van life at that time as well, but I ultimately ended up getting the full-time job with ExamFX, which ended up being wonderful and amazing. And I did all the traveling. And honestly, that was a much safer way for me to get comfortable traveling alone because one, I was traveling with a corporate credit card. I didn't have to pay. That was amazing. And then it was like, kind of like hotels and things where it wasn't like out in the woods and stuff, but it got me comfortable being by myself and doing things by myself, going to restaurants by myself. It got me really comfortable being alone. So I think, of course, that's how it all, works out. So now is the time to tap back into that and to start working towards that with my life. So I am going to be camping by myself, heading on up, and I'm going to be crafty and I'm going to take my mattress topper and I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to sew a case for it and I'm going to use that on my way camping in a couple of weeks, a week or 2 from now, heading up to Idaho, get myself back in the jam of camping and going on adventures and doing things and also being crafty and creative. So I'm excited to do that. And then and then just working on making a schedule for myself so I can be consistent with my business. And what I'm going to be doing to manifest this van. So I don't have thousands of dollars in my bank account to just go buy a van right now. But the way that things work is when you intentionally, and you can read, the book is over there. You can read Being Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks about creating your reality in the quantum field. Like we're all one thing and you can all come back to how we're all one thing. I'm not going to get into it, but what I'm going to do to manifest this van. So I'm looking for a van that will allow Zoo and I to live comfortably and travel around, that'll have a kitchen and a bed and a toilet and like all the things that, you would want if, you're traveling around the country. And what I'm going to be doing is each morning is I'm going to be doing a meditation where I visualize the van and I visualize being in the van and I soak in the feelings and I feel what it would feel like to have a van, and I would feel what it would feel like if we're traveling around the country. And I just soak in those feelings, because if your body doesn't know what's true or not true, and if you can feel as if you already have achieved it, you're in this frequency of gratitude, and that's what brings to you what it is that you want. So I'm going to be intentionally meditating every single morning about this van life, and I will take whatever inspired action comes to me. So the first inspired action is I'm going to make the air mattress for camping, because a part of van life is, camping. So that's the first inspired action. This is the next one, going live and talking about it. So what will happen as I am meditating on this every single morning, ideas will come to me, or people will come up to me, or situations will arise that will present to me an opportunity to either I might be given a van. I might win a van. I might have a great business deal that gives me the $1,000 to buy the van. Like, I'm completely open to anything. I know that the universe works in wonderful and mysterious ways. And as long as my intentions are set about what it is that I want, and I work on feeling those feelings, and I already feel so grateful that I have this life. Like, it's coming. Like, I see it. It's coming. It's awesome. I'm so excited. And then even this is a very intentional thing. I'm writing my future right now. Like, in a year from now, we'll be able to come back to this live and go, oh my God, Melissa got everything she said she wanted. She got a van. She got a van with a kitchen and a bathroom and a bed and nice living space for her and Zoo. Like, we're going to be able to see how this happens. And it's because I'm intentionally putting this out there. I'm writing my reality. I'm making it real. I'm making it solid. And I'm just so excited to see how the universe will bring all of this to me. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my life, is leaving Vegas and heading out into the world with a van. However that van ends up coming to me, I'm going to be excited. I'll definitely keep people updated on the meditations for the van, and then bringing the van into my life and letting you know how this all happens. I'm absolutely trusting that what I need will show up when I need it. And I'm excited to be in the unknown. And I'm excited that I'll be able to have this, independent traveling lifestyle. And then I'm going to be putting back the energy and the care and the love that I was, supporting David. I'm going to be able to pour that back into myself. So one of the other things I need to do is go grocery shopping. I have not gone grocery shopping since I came home. I'm definitely like a food stalker. So I certainly had like enough spaghetti noodles and spaghetti sauce and things like that to be able to eat for the last few days that I've been home. But I need to go grocery shopping, because like I said, all I ate last night was like a patty of meat with cheese on it, where normally if David were here, I would have made a hamburger bun, a lettuce, like all the toppings and French fries and a salad. Like, I would have done all of that had he been here. And because he's not, I just, don't put in that effort, but I need to put in that effort to me. So that's another thing is, y'all, if I'm not posting pictures of adorable food and meals that I prep, then get on me and say, Melissa, are you taking care of yourself as well as you took care of David? So I need to pour that love back into myself, take care of me. So I'm going to be lots of self-care, lots of self-love, pouring back into myself. All the energy that I gave away to other people, I'm going to put that back into me. I'm going to be intentionally manifesting my van. So bringing a van into my life that will allow Zoo and I to travel with a bed, a toilet, a kitchen, and nice comfy space. Obviously a space where I can also run my business. Fortunately, I really only need like my little laptop setup, which my tech guide helped me out. He's so amazing. If you're looking and running a business or YouTube channel or anything like that, all the amazing advice in the world he has for you. He's so freaking incredible. My YouTube has skyrocketed since he's been in my life, and I'm so happy about that. So yeah, that's just an update on my life, and I'm very excited to make all this happen. And tomorrow I'll start the process of making that the foam mattress to go camping. So that's the other thing too, is I'm gonna go camping all by myself. Well, I got my Zoo baby, so I'm gonna go camping all by myself on the way up to my cousin's house at the end of this month for the wedding. And yeah, so I'll just keep you guys all updated on my travels, what I'm doing, and I cannot wait to see how this van shows up. Woo! All right, love y'all. Have a good day.